Hi B3 students, welcome again to our Science 3 class with Ms. Ida. We are now on Unit 6, Lesson C. What are the effects of friction? Let's open our Science 3 Pupils book, pages 139 to 147 while watching this video. So are you ready? Let's get started. Our learning outcomes are the following. Investigate how a force can make a thing go faster or slower or change its direction. Investigate how friction can make a thing go slower. For our vocabulary, we have the following words: friction, grip, heat, wear and tear. Take your time to check their meanings, children. What is a friction? Friction is the force which opposes or goes against motion when two surfaces are in contact. Push a coin across a smooth table. What happens to the coin? It slides across the table, then it slows down and stops. What do you think caused the coin to slow down and stop? There is a type of force acting between the surface of the coin and the surface of the table. It slows down and stops the coin. This force is called friction. Will the coin slide the same distance if you use the same amount of force to push it across a rough carpet? Will the friction be smaller, greater, or the same? How do different types of surfaces affect how much friction there is? Friction depends on the type of surface something is in contact with. It is usually greater when the thing is moving on a rough surface than a smooth surface. We will do some experiments about this, children. How can friction be useful? Friction can be useful in our daily lives. Without friction, would we be able to do these things? Look at the two children here. A boy is writing using a pencil and a girl is tying her shoelace. Friction between surfaces enables us to grip or hold on to things. Friction between the ground and the soles of our shoes helps our shoes grip the ground. This prevents us from slipping when we walk. It is easy to slip on smooth surfaces such as ice. This is because there is little friction between smooth surfaces and the soles of our shoes. Friction helps slow down or stop moving things. Friction between the brakes and the wheels of a moving car helps the car slow down and stop. Friction between moving surfaces produces heat. When we rub our hands together, hands help warm them. Friction between moving pieces of wood helps start a fire. How can friction be a problem? Friction can be a problem in our daily lives. Friction can cause wear and tear. Friction causes the soles of shoes to wear out. If the soles of shoes are worn out, they cannot grip the ground well. Sometimes friction slows things down even when we do not want it to. Friction between train wheels and train tracks slows down trains. If the friction between train wheels and train tracks is reduced, train will move faster. Friction can produce heat that is not useful. These moving parts of machines can become too hot and damage the machines. We can reduce the unwanted effects of friction by adding lubricants to moving parts. Examples of lubricants are oil and wax. What can we do to reduce friction? Another way to reduce the unwanted effects of friction is to use rollers or wheels. Going further, when something moves through air, there is a friction between its surface and air. This friction is called air resistance. When something moves through water, there is friction between its surface and the water. This friction is called water resistance. So what have we learned for lesson C? Friction is the force that opposes motion when two surfaces are in contact. The type of surface affects how much friction there is. Friction is usually greater when something moves or a rough surface than on a smooth surface. Friction can be useful in daily life. It enables us to hold on to things and walk without slipping. It enables us to slow down and stop moving vehicles. It enables us to produce heat to keep warm or start a fire. Friction can be a problem in daily life. It causes wear and tear. It causes things to slow down. It causes unwanted heat to be produced. We can reduce friction by using lubricants and rollers or wheels. And that ends lesson C, children. Thanks for watching. Be ready and be prepared always during our Zoom meeting. Stay healthy and safe always at home, children. Bye bye and God bless everyone.